Alright, welcome to my Fortnite X-Men Weapon X bundle gameplay and review. So obviously this is the brand new Wolverine skin. It's called Weapon X and it's 2,000 V-Bucks. So you get the skin, the Lego version, you get the back bling called the Experiment X gear, you get a pickaxe, which is the Weapon X claws, and then lastly a reactive and animated wrap. So a pretty good value for 2,000 V-Bucks. But let's see if it's worth it or if it's even comparable to other Wolverine skins in Fortnite already. So let's take a look real quick in the locker. He does have two different styles. That was weird. It did like a close-up of something there. So the first one is the helmet on. Now, a lot of people just assume that this is the only style we're going to get, nothing else. You can't take the helmet off, but that is not true. So yes, the helmet is a little crazy looking. It's kind of bulky and it's almost futuristic. If I remember correctly, it has to do with his adamantium bonding. And of course, there's all those red and black wires all over the place. So all around, there's a lot going on for this skin, despite him not even having that much of a color scheme or even clothes for that matter. He only has shorts on. There's also a lot of animated screens, I guess you would say those are. There's like green ones, yellow ones, red ones. So they're all over the place with animations. Now, like I said, you can take the helmet off, and this represents his classic hairdo there. That is the iconic Wolverine hair. And I think I like this one a little better. But, of course, we'll see when we go in game. Now, the back bling is actually kind of reactive, even though it doesn't say. So it's called the Experiment X gear. And, again, there's two styles. Helmet on, which puts the helmet on the back bling, and then helmet off, which takes the helmet off the back bling. So you may be thinking, okay, well, that's not really unique now, is it? But if you go to the skin, it actually represents what skin you pick out of the two styles. So watch this. With helmet on, look at the back bling. The helmet is not there. With helmet off, look at the back bling. The helmet is now on your back bling. So when the skin takes the helmet off, it automatically goes on the back bling. How cool is that? I didn't change anything on the back bling, but you can see it automatically does it for you. So when you're wearing the helmet, it's not going to be on the back bling. And when you're not wearing the helmet, it will be on the back bling. But remember, if you don't like that, you can literally customize it right here. So you can not wear the helmet and not have it on the back bling as well. So it's kind of reactive, like I said. That's just a nice little touch they threw in there. So the pickaxes are the Weapon X claws. I want to compare these to some of the other adamantium claws we've got for Wolverine. We'll check that out. And then he's got a wrap, which is reactive and animated. Now, people are telling me that this number is the amount of ammo you have in your weapon. Okay, so how does he compare to the other Wolverine skins in the game? If I remember correctly, there's only two other ones. So we've got the classic Wolverine from the Marvel season in Chapter 2, Season 4. This one, of course, is the iconic one with the yellow and blue. It looks phenomenal, and it has a ton of styles. We had the classic Wolverine, even the Logan version, and then all the super levels as well. Then we had the crew version, Wolverine Zero. This is arguably, well, based on ratings, one of the worst crew skins we've ever had. I like it, but in terms of ratings, everyone voted this pretty bad. And I don't know if that's just because we got Wolverine already or what, but this is what he looks like, and he had no styles. So I would say Weapon X is above Wolverine Zero, but he pales in comparison to the classic Wolverine, in my opinion. One good thing about the crew version of the Wolverine skin, however, is that he came with this emote, not built in. Anyone can use this to get the claws out. So I'm also going to equip that on this new skin, and we'll compare. I've got the MCG glider with Wolverine on top as my glider as well. Okay, here we go. Let's take a look at the glider I picked. I mean, the MCG glider is pretty cool. You can display a lot of comic book characters on there. Oh, hey, my friend Venompool just joined. Sweet. And it does have a nice yellow glow to it as well. I can test the reactivity now that he's in here. Sweet. All right, so here we go again. You can see all the devices on him, all the screens on full display. Let's see, a lot of them have physics. Even the wires have physics. You can see they dangle when you jump. Mainly that bottom left box with the red screen. That's about the only one that actually moves. Interesting. Let's take a look from the front real quick. Okay, so it doesn't look like anything on the helmet really lights up. We're going to turn the lights off in a second and see. I think my friend Venompool just changed into this outfit as well. So let's take a look at the pickaxes real quick. Okay. So they're sharp sounding. I saw a lot of comments say they were dull. I mean, dull as in not sharp. Not dull as in boring. You can see the slashing contrail. That's pretty cool. I don't know why, but I like how the red wires kind of give a vibe to it. It almost reminds me of Freddy Krueger, just a little bit. How about the aim down sights? Okay, so he's got some massive forearms. And the helmet is not too bad, actually, though. It doesn't take up the entire screen. I thought for sure it'd go to the top of the screen, but it does not. So that's not too shabby. Let me get some current weapons. All right, hold on. Let's check the aim down sights again. So I think this does count ammo. It's kind of hard to see on this one. We're going to have to put it on the wrap skin. I mean, I can't even read that number. How about on the Cerberus? I still can't read the number. So you can see there's a green light that goes on and off on the front and back. How about on this? Okay, that says 25. Yeah, so it definitely counts your ammo. So, I mean, that's nice. You also have a visual indicator on the right, so it's not like we actually need that. Oh, this one's really easy to see on the SMG, so that's cool. And pretty easy on the pump as well. Wait, where was the Cerberus then? Let's take a look again. Yeah, I really can't see that one. And on the combat, it's just too little up there. So yeah, I'm going to have to check that on the wrap skin because I wonder where it'll be displayed at. But the aim down sights is not too bad. Let's see what happens when you sprint. Nothing special there. How about when we slide? Obviously your claws come out. Let's turn the lights off a minute. Ooh, lots of different color schemes on the displays there, and the claws glow a nice blue. So you can see my friend right there, his light up nice and blue. That's cross map even. Let's take a look from the front. Yeah, nothing on the front of the helmet lights up though. That's kind of strange. I thought for sure the eye part would, but no. All right, let's test some reactivity here. Let's see. So again, you can see all the displays in full force. That's pretty cool. Let's check the pickaxes. So there's claw marks there. Hold on, let me try this. I didn't test over here. Okay, that's the same. Let's get a pickaxe a limb. No, I didn't see anything happen there. Okay, so let's compare pickaxes. So these, again, are the ones that come with it. Let's do the ones from the crew pack. So these don't glow as blue. Let's turn the lights off and see. Hold on. So he's got the normal ones, and I've got the 0-point ones. So the blue shines really quick on his. Mine gleams just every few seconds. His gleams like every second. That's interesting. So I think these pickaxes, the one right there, are better than these older ones. And even the deploy, it's just, it sounds a little weaker. I don't know. Let me revert back. Yeah, these are longer and more ferocious in my opinion. One more time. Yeah, so his are definitely longer. Look at that. Cool. Okay, let me get one more limb here. Nope, so I didn't see anything for reactivity. All right, let's take the helmet off real quick. And again, I'm not going to mess with the back bling, and it automatically converted the helmet to my back. So there it goes right there. Let's check the aim down sights. Okay, so it's about the same in terms of the height. It's just, I don't know, I guess this is a little more clean. And obviously you can see a little bit of his face now, plus his dark hair. Let's take a look from the front. You can see he's got like those electrodes on his face. Let me take a look. Oh yeah. He's got 1, 2, no, just 2. So I don't know which style is better. I feel like the helmet matches the overall vibe of the skin, but when you take off the helmet, it's more Wolverine. So I'm glad they give us the option for both of them. Let's just see if anything happens with this one. I doubt it. Nope, nothing different there. And you can see the wires kind of bounce from the helmet as well because we took it off. I kind of wish there was a transformation emote to put the helmet on and take it off. That would make this skin way, way better because then you can get use out of both styles. But I guess it's pretty solid as is. Okay, let me put the wrap skin on real quick. Let's see what that wrap looks like. Okay, so this is kind of cool. You can clearly see the display on the back. So I'm just thinking about this because if people don't know what this means, they might think it's a kill counter. So if you walk around with this weapon, which isn't even in the game right now, it would say 30. And people would be like, oh man, he's got 30 kills. Stay away from him. But then as you shoot, it goes down. So that's actually a pretty sweet wrap, I'm not going to lie. And the wires are clearly on display on the wrap skin, plus the green light on the back. So that's a good indicator of how many bullets you have left. That could come in handy, because not everyone looks at the right, where their little display is. Although when you're aiming in, obviously you're not going to see the back of your skin, but if you hip fire a lot, it's going to be amazing. You can say, oh, I have 3 bullets left. I don't know, I guess it's not that useful, but it's still pretty sweet. So there you go, there is no real reactivity on the skin, but as I showed, the back bling is pretty unique depending on which style you wear for the skin. So is it the best Wolverine skin we've ever had? Absolutely not. Is it the worst? No, it's not that either. It's in between. So I rank it number 2 out of all 3 Wolverine skins we've had. It's not as good as the Battle Pass, but it's better than the crew. I think if you couldn't take the helmet off, it would have been last, but because you can, that adds a little bit of flair to it, and it is kind of unique all around. The wrap is really cool though, but in-game, you're not really looking at the end of your weapon to count how many bullets you have left, so it's really not that useful unless you're running the wrap skin. Pickaxes are pretty sweet though, so long story short, if you missed out on the first 2 Wolverines, definitely worth the purchase. If you got the Battle Pass version, I would skip this one. If you only have the crew version, I don't know. It would probably be a yes for me, but if you really like the crew one, then I would say no to this one. So there you go. That is Weapon X. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this video. A like is always appreciated. And don't forget to use my Support-A-Creator Code, which is tabortime.